All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Frieren, Season 2, Episode 2.
The adventure continues.
Yep.
We are not getting sidetracked. Stark is not leaving the party because damn well want him in this party. That's right. What happens if we fall into another crystal magical nullifying cave of wonders?
We'd be screwed. The bond between the D6 hit die and the double-digit hit die is strong indeed.
Yes. We need a goddamn frontliner. That's just the way this works.
Yep.
You just don't mess up your party composition.
Right.
Don't you know? You never split the party. Yeah. Now we still need a cleric, but
we do still. Yeah,
we kind
that
of
would be
thought about one that we had a while ago, but he went on his own path, his own journey, because that's what this story is. We're not setting out to fight the demon lord or fight big bad monsters or what have you. We're going to help.
Adventure.
Well, yeah, we're going to help a very, very old friend kind of go through some closure here.
Basically,
yeah. And we get to grow closer together over the course of that with,
Right.
Fern and Stark, you guys do mean a lot to each other.
Yeah.
Even if, you don't always express it as much.
Right, some bakas may be exchanged, every once in a while, right? Yeah.
And that's kind of all he needs. He just needs to hear that, kind of vocalized appreciation.
Maybe next time you offer him head pats, he'll be like, okay,
unprompted, safe head pats.
That's
and then he's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Wait, this is nice.
Oh. Can I sit in your lap? No.
Yeah.
No.
Can I rest my head in your lap? Whoa,
no.
hang on.
Subaru, calm down.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But without further ado, let's get into this.
Happily.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes.
What's in it for me?
背中のかゆい部分をかくま
Oh my god, that's that you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yep.
In fact, you want anything else
never do
done?
it for free.
またこの手の依頼か。
ヒンメル様の像ってどこにでもありますよね。
Nice.
ま、こういう細々した仕事も楽しいんだけどな。よーし、磨くぞ。
It will be very quick.
Oh,
Sorry.
sweet.
We just go whoosh and it's done. Yep.
That's not.
That is.
って誰この
Yeah, someone else.
南の勇者だよ。
Okay.
We're in the north.
魔王を倒したのはヒンメルだけど。
Sure.
Right, no, it makes sense that he's not capital T the hero,
その中でも南の勇
He's
者
Himmel
は
the hero,
人類最強の勇者と言われていた。
なんだか大げさだな。
そうでもない。これは彼にふさわしい二つ名だ。
Okay.
Someone to look up to, Stark.
実は私たちは七宝剣を二人しか倒していない。
So 5 of them are just still out there.
他5人のうち2人は逃亡や消息不明で撃ち漏らし、
And then Aura was in that mix there. Yeah.
残り3人を全て撃ち取った。
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Bro was actually grinding in the trenches,
Yep. But that means there's one that's still out there.
Oh yeah.
当時の魔王軍の補給経路の心臓部だった北部高原最北端にたどり着いた。
You cut off the supply lines.
1000年後の未来まで見通す魔法を操るとされ、
Oh, damn.
集結した全七宝剣によって
Whoa.
Okay.
七
They set a trap for him.
And he still took out 3.
Yeah.
それでも南の勇者は七宝剣3人を討ち取って全地の修羅鳩と相打ちになったとされている。
Oh! That's badass.
Okay.
で七宝剣の支配から救われた人々、
Wow.
Yeah, so of course they'd revere him. Yeah.
南の勇者の死体が見つからなかったことから今でも南の勇者と全地の修羅鳩
Wait, his body was never found, though. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Well.
下食いの魔族たちと戦ったんだ。
Let's hope he's not a zombie or something.
出られちゃったんだと思うけどね。
Sure. Anyways.
じゃあ綺麗にしようか。
Yeah, good context for why people revered him so much because, well, we were doing the, cut off the head of the snake mission. Wow.
やはり無理か。私は君を説得するだけの言葉を持ち合わせていない。実際に分かっていたのだよ。
How?
Magic? Or just
君には言っても。
Just I generally
Okay.
know you.
君は私の秘密を知ったとしても、一生誰にも言う。
Whoa, and he knows that too. What?
Okay,
What?
cool. Yeah.
私の人類最強
Can he
たる
also see into the
ゆえんを
future?
私には未来が見えるのだ。
Gotcha.
Jeez.
へえ
Hence why
それ
the
はすごい
I
ね
love because
Yeah.
of Frieren, who she does not
Okay,
really
cool.
like care. Cool.
そんなこと
No,
はない
I
よ
yeah, I just
あまり興味がないだけで
other priorities.
それでは一つ、君が
The perfect person to tell the secret to. Yeah.
君は七宝剣を知っているね。
yeah.
They're going to kill me. Does he know that he's going
Oh,
to die?
yeah.
今から1年後の未来に
Oh, what a legend!
Damn.
He knew.
Uh-huh.
と
Okay.
They were both seeing the future, knowing
Knowing
what
that
would
they would
happen,
go kill each other.
but they could never know why. They could never know why.
Oh,
Then
shit. I love it. It's just the, like, wait, but I shouldn't be able to be defeated, because I know what they'll do.
yeah, yeah.
They do, too.
Uh-huh.
Cool. And they only realize it once they actually fight each other.
Right.
Yeah.
志半ばで私は死ぬのだ。
Wow.
Damn.
仮に君がついてきたとしても、私の死という未来自体は変わらない。近いうちに君のもとに一人の若い
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sweet.
を救うのは彼だ。実に不本意だからな。
I'll thin the herd a bit for him, you know, make the path easier.
そうなるとは思えないけど
会えばわかる。彼は君の人生を変えるぞ。
And so
He
he's
will.
he's
He
giving
will.
the gift of this knowledge to people and helping them as much as he can as he goes.
Because it's not that Himmel is going to literally be the one that fully changes her life. It's that he will start the change of her life that then ends
Yeah.
up changing her life later.
その青年に出会ったら伝えて。
Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
道は必ずこの私が切り
Whoa.
Damn. Yeah.
人類最強であるこの南の勇者が
Awesome. Love
Wow.
人が歴史の陰に埋もれようとも
Nah, she made sure. She made sure.
it. Yep.
Should she do her part then, going around and telling the
Aw.
story?
That's cute.
何が未来が見えるだ
Yeah, did he see this far? Maybe. Who knows?
ちゃんと歴史に残っているよ
Oh. Okay.
Box domain.
Another one of the graphs.
久々だな
Yeah, yeah.
補給が終わったらすぐに出るよ
Cool, cool.
なんだよのんびりしていかないのかよあ
Magic items.
魔法店もあるぜ
Eh.
シュタルク知らないの時間って
Who are you and what have you done with Frieren?
Yeah. She's clearly been possessed.
But food, yes, that is valuable. Oh, here goes all our money. Hey, but we get good food, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
シュタルク分かってるでしょロギンだってそこまで余裕があるわけじゃないんだよ
Who is this practical person?
Yes.
さ急ぐよ
Hurry.
なんだかずっと様子が変ですね
Yeah.
いつもなら大き
She knows something is coming, some kind of event or something like that. What?
遅かったか
Oh,
フリーレン様でございますね
well, shit.
領主様がぜひ
She's like, God damn it, we stayed too long.
私たち
I don't know who
先
you're
を急いで
talking about.
フリーレン様は
Exit stage right.
Yep, yep.
勇者様ご一行の一人にございます
We know.
Right.
Yeah.
領主様も礼を尽くしたいと
But Frieren is like,
What's the deal, Grandma?
I mean, that looks really good. Garlic, a little. It's on steak and stuff.
お招きいただきありがとうございますダッハ伯爵すごく嫌そうな
フリーレン様曽祖父のお
Ah.
世話になりました
Whoa.
実は家宝の宝剣が 魔族に盗まれてしまいまして。
Recently.
また盗まれたのか。
また
Did she get it back last time?
祖父の代も盗まれている。
盗まれすぎだろ。
Well,
わかりました。
she maybe has a theory.
理由は魔導書で。
Oh, she's like,
Yeah.
I want something good then.
任せましたぞ。
Okay.
Hey, that's a deal. Grimoire is a grimoire, you know?
Yep.
北側諸国の貴族は強引な連中が多いけど、ここの領主の一族はと
She's so grumpy.
She's not happy about this.
宝剣取り返さないと投獄する。
Oh my god, too real.
Wow.
すぎない。
You guys are powerful. You must do what I
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Whereas now the guy's being totally like polite and
Yeah.
all that, but she still holds the grudge.
Right, right.
前回は手がかりが全くなかったから大変だった。
Ah.
Okay.
結局宝剣が見つかったのはシュベア山脈。
Oh my god. So you just went all the way to the top of a mountain range.
Yep, yep.
魔族はなんで宝剣を盗んだのでしょうか。
It's OP.
ダッハ伯爵家の宝剣は
Oh.
Interesting.
So it's technically not an heirloom, you know, if you go back far enough.
てっきり断るものかと。仕方がないでしょ。
Oh.
あの宝剣はヒンメルが取り返したもの。
Mm-hmm.
私が断ったらそれが無駄になっちゃうでしょ。
Within the
Okay.
context of time, yeah.
それにヒンメルならきっと見捨てないよ。
But it's just funny to think about what are the things that you're going to do in life that will be undone over the course of time.
Sure.
Will
Well-
someone be there to guard what your efforts were? Yeah.
See, I was thinking of something much sillier. It's the Himmel would never turn someone down in need. I wouldn't either, but I would try and rush out of the town before they ask me for
I don't know.
for
Himmel was
help.
pretty in need the whole mission
yeah.
there, and she turned him down quite a few times. So,
Damn.
you know, it's her also making up for that.
Oh.
この村ひどい荒れようですね。
And this is pretty recent.
誰もいないな。
Well, there's blood.
Right, it hasn't like it's still red.
いや一人いるね。
Whoa.
Who dis?
この村の人。
いいえ、私は旅の僧侶です。あなた方は
Show me a holy spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
こ
she.
の村は剣の魔族に滅ぼされました。
That's far enough.
冒険者様方も
Oh, yeah.
祈っていってはくれませんか。
フリーレン様。
She was trying to get us to lower our guard.
Oh. You've been eating them.
そいつが剣の魔族。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
食べるために殺しました。生きていくためには仕方がないことだったのです。
Sure, Jan. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sure, Jan. Yeah.
以外も食べられるのに。
Well, that's not fun.
どう食べない理由になるのでしょう。
やはり話すだけ無駄か。
So, anyways, I started blasting.
Yep.
倒すよ。
Frieren the Slayer is
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
All right, all right.
You're not the Demon King. Does he see dead meat?
Oh, that sword can block their magic.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Yeah, and this is why you need a frontliner.
Yep.
シュタルク様。
こんな時のため
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for keeping her busy.
See, this is her holding back to not harm the sword.
Right.
Dusted. Oh, that's a
Just
cool.
like last time.
Yeah.
単に面倒な依頼が好きなだけですよ。
難易度が高いとワクワクするんだ。
本当にそうな。
Also, isn't this a sick sword?
Yeah, yeah. You know, if we don't return with the sword immediately, we could use it on like
On the Demon King.
on like just our missions and stuff. Be like, oh, it's such a hard mission.
Took us 10 years to
Yeah, yeah.
complete.
なぜあのような乱暴な手段を取ったのですか。 フェルンが祈ろうとしていた。
Yeah, you would have lowered your guard, shut your eyes, and
なかった。
yeah. Frieren, confirmed atheist.
人は個人に祈りを捧げるときに目を。あの魔族はいつもその隙を狙って旅人を殺してきたんだろうね。
Nice detail, yeah.
For me, it was the lack of emotion in the words.
Yeah, and the eyes just seemed dead.
ありがとうございます。フリーレン様。
Yeah, but like, my book?
私するから市場でおろしてくれる。
かしこまりました。
The graph said I could have a free book. So,
right.
フンと喜んでくださ
which
いまし
book
た
do you
ね。
have that has the
もう
most
盗まれなきゃいいけどな。
QOL spells in there?
盗まれたのは2度だけど、何度か襲われているみたいだから。
Oh,
お貴族様ってあの手のお宝にやたらと固執するもんな。
sure.
それもあるけど、下手に手放して魔族。
Okay, what do you know about the sword then?
Yeah, what
Frieren?
does it do exactly?
魔族は手にした力を誇示せずにはいられないからね。
Oh, and then that attracts more demons to them, and then they get more like influence or something.
Maybe?
魔族の性分ですか。前に盗まれた時も魔族が大暴れしてね。
Oh, they just went and killed a whole bunch of people.
一つ村を3つ滅ぼした。
マジかよ。
しかもその時は当時の伯爵家の使用人が魔族の還元に乗せられて。
Wow.
Damn.
Terrifying.
今は伯爵家だけじゃなく。
But the towns and the cities, yeah. Well, it also keeps the demons focused on an
That's
impossible task.
どうだろう。ただ人間にも欲がある以上。
Yeah, and it's not our job to figure out how the demon stole it.
Well, also, you can't stop. Yeah. You can't stop people.
Messing up.
Well, not just that, but people who have greed from basically like acting out in that. But what we can do is basically put barriers to make it inconvenient
かもね。
for greedy people to acquire power.
リーレン様。
どんな魔法なんだ？
赤リンゴを青リンゴに変える魔法だよ。
くだらねえな。
That might take the cake. Now, if she'd talked about species of apple change,
Right.
I'd get why that's more important. But if it's just literally a color shift,
Yep.
because Red Delicious or Granny Smith.
Granny Smith for pies, Red Delicious, under certain circumstances for eating.
See, I think a Granny Smith is one of the most superior baking apples there is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think you'd be contested on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red Delicious just get so mushy.
Oh yeah, no one sells Red Delicious anymore,
No.
right? They're engineering whole new species of apple that are,
Right.
it's like, yeah.
There's probably some young people watching this. They're like, "What is a Red Delicious?" It's
No,
like,
yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Like I heard of one that was like a something apple or whatever. That's like
Cosmopolitan or something.
Not quite. It was, but it was like a Fuji apple fused with like something else.
Sure.
To like get the best of both worlds.
Okay.
And it was like developed just in the last like few years or something.
Right.
And it's already like very popular.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we had ourselves a little bit of a demon encounter. Having a sword that is getting stolen. I mean, it's only the second time. It's not like that regular of a thing.
Yeah.
But the demons do attack this area pretty frequently. But we are in the northern lands where the demons tend to be the most prominent and also the most active. And even the stuff that we heard from Verbal last episode, the demons are actually beginning to move a lot more recently, which is kind of a fun setup in that this is an example of that happening on a very small scale.
But it's going to continue and it's going to get more frequent. And
Or more just something that we will experience more interactions and encounters with demons as we go forward here.
Right.
The idea of a sword that is basically the shining jewel, basically, of this area, and that it attracts all the, all the flies, all the
right.
Moths to flame, moths to flame, basically. Yeah. It is something of where you could make the argument of, oh, should we move it, get rid of it?
Yeah, have it be in a more like military location where there aren't people just living their lives or something.
Right, and I think the point that they're making is that no, actually, because they've ended up making this a much more secure location because of the first time that it got stolen. It actually has made things a lot easier here for them because they've attacked many times before this and they just don't end up getting through.
Right.
Yeah.
And 2 isn't yet a pattern, and if it's after 100 years,
that's pretty good.
That's
honestly,
pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
Learn, make it so that hopefully the next time it's 300 years,
Yeah.
Unless
there's some kind of major twist in that the demons have basically, most of them already found ways of blending into human society as much as possible.
Yeah, they have some gimmick I'm a priestess that, is robed and all that stuff, so you don't see the horns.
Or just having some way of, yes, I was going to say some kind of magical means of actually obfuscating their horns. But right now, it's just a nice, simple side quest, and then just a bit of a conversation regarding, so demons take advantage of speech to manipulate humans to get what they want.
Right.
And that's what we have to deal with demons here. So as long as humans are greedy, or if you will, they kind of do that demon thing of showing off their great riches in this element here, demons will take advantage of that, mimic that, do what they can, exploit that, and
100 years for a demon, just like for Frieren, isn't really anything. Whereas 100 years for humans, you've had 3 generations since then.
Sure,
people aren't really gonna remember, right? They'll remember as a tale of history or whatever.
Well, yeah, it'll be like the tragedy of yesteryear, where a whole bunch of people's lives were lost, and people will know that my grandma told me stories about how her grandma lost their lives.
Right. Her family and everything.
Yeah, and their family and everything to the demon's rampage.
Now, hopefully, because it's happened twice, 90 years from now, they'll be like, okay, or 80 years from now, it's all right, let's get wise. If demons act this way, they're probably going to be thinking, that we'll have dropped our guard around this time, let's... But, again, what? And then you keep that up for 40 years, right?
Right. Who's to say? Yeah. But I think my favorite reveal this episode in a lot of ways was the lore regarding the war that humanity had against the demons.
Yep.
Back in the day, there was the hero of the South. The hero of the South was basically somebody who actually lived amongst the humans, didn't go on the offensive in the same way, and basically protected many, many people's lives by going to not just fight and win many times, but eventually to fight and lose, to fight and die, and to sacrifice themselves, knowing that, if I do this and I take away their ability to see the future, which I think is absolutely genius.
Critical, yeah.
The idea that, in a lot of ways, this is kind of like Mistborn. I just finished the trilogy recently. It's like 2 ATM users basically going at it. And it's the the only way they could win is if they somehow found a way to basically utilize others in such a way that the other person wouldn't be able to predict. But that just creates this Ouroboros infinite loop. So they end up killing each other. Right. Feels also narratively satisfying because what we did have explained was that Schlatt or whatever. Could see 1,000 years into the future.
Oh, yeah.
The idea that we don't know how old some of the 7 Sages of Destruction were. Right. If this guy had been around for hundreds of years, and the idea that they had predicted that at some point a hero would come up.
Oh, yeah.
And we would need to, if the demons were to survive in any way.
Yep. It even might have literally been something where, because we don't know the exact timeline, this guy met Frieren. Okay, cool, right? He went and did this thing. Awesome. Theoretically, he could have let Frieren know, hey, by the way, we know that this guy can see into the future 1,000 years or whatever. I'm going to go kill him and die on this day. 1,000 years from then, that's when you want to go and, you're here to, eventually, build up mana and fight the demon lord.
That's a good point.
And maybe I can even see that. I don't even need to ask you about that.
Yeah, because of Frieren's immortality, there is no, and that's a very good point, there is no way to know necessarily how long ago this person died.
Right.
And
especially since like we haven't heard about this person up until now in the show, you know, if you think about it.
Well, here's another thing to talk about. This guy's kind of a lot like Kraft in the same way that they're an ancient hero or warrior.
Right.
You know, Kraft wasn't really a hero necessarily.
Yeah.
Or like capital H hero. But did incredible things, such to the point that they were, you know, for so long ago though, but they were forgotten.
Right.
Whereas this guy, because he killed demons that were actively a threat to many humans in this region,
it would make sense that it would be the
this is our guardian.
Yeah,
you know, maybe we don't remember his name or anything, but we know he went and killed 3 of these great demons, and you know what, that's enough to tell a great story to all the kids that then go and then tell that story, and thus it stays through oral tradition, and even with, you know, a little bit of puppetry to make it visually satisfying, but also much more like sticky in the mind.
And I feel like this is one of the things that, like, we know that Frieren can hit the feels really well, right? I feel like the thing that goes alongside that, because Frieren is so old, is that we're able to get a mythology for this world that feels lived in and breathed in because Frieren has seen it, right? Like, we can have a mythological hero show up, and whether he died, you know, 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago,
right,
who cares? We can have Frieren have met them, right? And so that way we get that little bit of insight. We don't need to see the glorious, epic final battle that he had against the 7 Sages of Destruction, even though I would have absolutely loved to see that, right? Like, that sounds dope as hell. 2 people that can see the future battling each other and all that stuff. But no, we get that, and we get the story, and we keep going.
Yeah, they did set up also that there is one of the 7 Stages of Destruction that left, because Aura was told, obviously, to kill herself. So, and then she proper did that, so no more Aura. So, but 6 of the 7 then are accounted for.
Right.
1 could be the reason why the demons are currently stirring up things nowadays.
I think that might have been, like, all right, here you go.
Nice little tease there.
Yep.
But yeah, I love in a lot of ways that this guy, I don't believe he ever shares his name.
Yeah.
No.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy that at some point had the ability to see the future. And in some ways, I love that there's no explanation as to why and how and all that stuff.
Yeah, how far he can see the future.
How far he can see the future.
Or whatever,
You could even say in some ways that he at least could see the future enough to know that Himmel would come, but there was no clear definition as to when this Himmel would come, this young hero.
Well, and one of the other things, maybe this is a silly thing to think about, but okay, let's say you can see the future, right? What does seeing the future mean? Does that mean you can see events that are in the future, or does that mean you can inhabit your body in the future and sort of perceive the things that you would perceive? But if you can see the future, could you look into the future 50 years from now and see what you would see that's 50 years past that? And if you do that, then could you see what you would see, what you would see, what you would see?
So no.
The mirror thing, you know?
Generally speaking, no. The main point that we get with him is that he probably cannot see infinitely, because at some point he stops giving information. He stops sharing things
totally.
There. And the idea that at some point we had it quantified somehow that this Schlacht or Schlatt or whatever could see
1,000 years.
1,000 years.
Right.
That number might as well be irrelevant, because there's no humans that are going to be alive for that long.
Oh, yes. That's just one of those things that I like as a not even necessary, you know, but just like a fun little potential headcanon of like, maybe that's what the demon was doing, and that's how he was able to see 1,000 years in the future. But, you know, even doing that, once you get to 1,000 years or something, right, like, it's like, that gets all kinds of wonky, you know, right? Like,
Serie and
there's way too many mirrors, you know?
That's actually that's a reasonable amount of time. You know?
Yeah, that's not too long.
That's not.
Right.
It's not short. We'll be real. It's not short, but it's definitely not long. Like this is some 10,000 years in the future. No. That's ridiculous.
50,000. You know.
Yeah. But no, I just like that we have now another character like Kraft, who basically just is an old guard member of a generation that's been probably long forgotten in terms of who those people were around that time.
Right.
But had statues of him built up all over the place, is remembered, did actually do things that ended up affecting the war going forward, because whatever time he did end up fighting them, it was recent enough that the 7 sages didn't get new recruits to replace those 3.
Yep.
So
yeah, there's a very good chance that, Frieren and the rest of them might not have done so hot if, the demons had someone who could predict the future about how they were going to be fighting them. Oh, and also, when they ended up fighting the 4 of them and only managed to kill 2, they had been almost twice in number.
Right, and that's why I think your theory of, like, the time before
of
how long ago this was could have been something where it's I have to kill them as fast as possible, because it's not about now.
Right.
It's about the next,
and
years or what have you, that they could have written plans in advance.
And maybe
I can't divert those courses of events. Those are too large and grand as far as like the world. But
also, maybe that's part of why he knew that she isn't going to like tell anybody, because she's hiding and learning how to store up mana, right?
Sure.
So it's she's going to be doing that for a very long time. So I'm going to die centuries before she's done with that, But yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that we're also then setting up a way in which, if this is what he did with his future sight, what did the demon do? What did the demon do? Did Schlacht basically give a missive to Aura and this other sage to be like,
possibly,
you need to flee in order to save demon kind. You need to basically set up in such a way where demons will force themselves to be much more adaptable at mimicking and going and trying to kind of to hide out amongst humans and stuff, or to try and survive them and such.
Right.
Otherwise, at some point, demons will get wiped out.
Yeah, and on top of that, what's going through that demon's mind when it realizes someone's coming to kill me? Because a human deciding to do that, okay, cool. That's sacrifice. That's a very human thing to do. But demons
wouldn't
wouldn't do that.
No.
But if this guy was coming specifically to kill that demon, it's I've seen the future. I've seen all the different options. No, this guy's coming to kill me.
That's probably why the other 2 died, is to try and slow him down. So
Exactly.
Kill Schlacht,
right, and it's
basically.
like, all right, we're all going to be here together. We're going to move as a unit, because wherever we are, he's coming.
Right. And thus, in some ways, they probably had one of the weirdest battles, because it was something where they're like, oh, shit, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, if I know what he knows and he knows what I know, but in terms of what we're
also butterfly effect.
But also we're actively moving. We're also making split-second decisions.
What they decide is one thing. What, Demon can tell his 6 buddies very different, in like the speed of a fight.
Right. In some ways, the 2 of them were doomed by the nature of fighting each other. But in that respect, that's probably something that, well, maybe Schlacht didn't actually have the capacity to predict.
Sure. Or maybe it's
not necessarily I can see my future. It's just I can see the future.
And maybe the way that he properly kept his 6 buddies to be with him in a fight that was doomed to fail was by not letting them know that he could tell that the way this person moves, he probably can see the future as well, so that way they'd stick with him. And then maybe some of them got wise to it, and that's why he died, because then they're like, nah, fuck this. They dipped, because they're demons, right?
Well, that's the other thing. It brings up the point that what made humans and what has developed Frieren into being so terrifying is that demons don't hide what their powers are. They don't hide
because
their
it gives
abilities.
Them status.
It gives them status. So the idea that Schlacht basically said, I can see the future of 1,000 of years, probably.
Right.
And that's where the legend grew.
And that will get a lot of demons to do what he says.
But that's why for this guy, he never told anybody.
No, why would you do that? That'd be a terrible idea.
Well, right. But the idea that he tells Frieren,
because
it's no, I'm going to succeed in what I'm doing, which means, by definition, Frieren's not going to tell anybody.
Oh, sure, that too.
Because the only way I lose is if this guy sees a human warrior who's a hero coming in, and they're like, cool, we'll jump him with all 7 of us.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, somehow we're not able to land a single hit.
Yeah.
Fuck, stop him now. He's trying to kill me. Oh, shit.
And the one time he gives an opening is when it's fine, I'm here to, this will
guarantee a kill.
Guarantee a kill, and that's also probably the thing that the demon wasn't anticipating, because who would do that? Like the very idea of a sacrifice like that is anathema to them, you know? But
but way to build up a cool setting and setup in the world,
right?
With a fun way that will probably be relevant in terms of the demon-human conflict that's coming about.
Oh, I think so.
Soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. Get on early access there. You can watch full-length time reactions there, and all this comes... Oh, wait. Sorry. No early access.
Right.
These are coming out week by week. But yeah, any level of support there gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.